Video on how to tell you how to operate the EVANIX. So you got your semi and full auto. When you're done shooting full auto, you want this bolt to be back here. So if it's not, you put it in semi-auto and pull the trigger, hold it down, or pull the trigger a couple times and it will lock back, and then you can get your magazine out. This is your fill probe right here. It's going to snap on there, and sometimes you have to kind of wiggle it. Just turn it to get it on and off, but it'll seal just fine. Never fill it up past 200 bar. It says 250 right there, but you're supposed to go to 200 bar. And you also don't want to shoot it below 50. So when it gets down to 100, you want to fill it back up again. Shooting it below 50 can jam it. Here's your magazine. When you load the pellet in, it'll kind of go in there, but you need to snap it all the way in until you'll hear a snap. You'll hear a snap, and it'll snap all the way into the bottom of the magazine. So use something to push that in. It has to be snapped all the way in, because if they're halfway out, that's another thing that can jam the gun. Okay, there's a little ridge right there and a little notch in the front. Okay, I had that backwards, but you want to slide that in there, and it'll lock in there. But when you're messing around, sometimes it can get pushed out a little bit like that. So you never want to pull the trigger like that. Always make sure that your magazine is evenly locked in there before you pull the trigger. Every once in a while, you want to open this window up and drop maybe 4 drops of non-petroleum based gun oil in there. Now keep it lubed, splashing around in there. So yeah, don't shoot it below 50 bar. You also want to make sure your battery's charged, especially when you're doing full auto. That's another thing that can get your bolt locked in the wrong position. Forward and forward on the other side is safe. Back and back right there is fire. Be very careful with this gun. It's very powerful. You don't want to nail yourself with it, or any animals or anything like that. Definitely dangerous. Alright, so if you follow those rules, this gun should run excellent for you. Thanks again for the purchase. Happy shooting.